Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm a fan of your podcast, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in Boston.
Yeah, same here. I've liked the Folding Rule since, well, not since its inception because I wasn't around when you started it, but ever since I think it was Neil told me to start watching.
Uh huh.
And, yeah, I've been watching ever since.
Yeah, Neil's been
So
kind of a guiding force for me. I really appreciate his mentorship. He's awesome.
the guy's a visionary, really. I mean, fewer people are actually openly, just really openly embracing the art of design and as opposed to, hey, let's just make, I don't know, a bookcase, or let's just make a wall frame or
Right.
something like that. Coming up with new design, I think, if you want my opinion, coming up with new design and mimicking old design are, while both of them are, I think, very important, because I mean mimicking old design can inspire you, can give you the it's like a stepping stone to doing. I talk about that X-leg table that I made a year and a half ago now.
Uh huh.
I talk about that a lot, and the reason I talk about it is because I know I'm not done with it, and I know I'm not done with the design of it, and I thought it was a very original design,
Uh-huh.
and Neil spoke up and said, "Oh yeah, you based that off of such and such design." And I said, "What?"
And that's the thing that amazes me and gravitates me towards Neil is when you talk with him, his fund of knowledge is so deep. I mean, and that conversation that you're just relating, I could see him saying that. Just
Well, just his breadth of knowledge in just design, just furniture design, is so vast. I mean, he'll pull things out of the air that he hasn't thought of in 20 years, and goes, "Oh yeah, I got that book on the shelf. Let me go grab
right,
it."
and he's not doing any online research or anything when he's talking to you. He just is pulling that out of his depth of knowledge. I think too, with your podcast, you have provided, I think, an important venue to discuss and explore design, especially with the two challenges.
Oh yeah, I mean, just with the first challenge, it it really got people thinking, "Hey, yeah." But for those that don't know, the first challenge was a make a desktop organizer, and it was supposed to be your own design. So, or at least like another generation of a design. Anyway, we were judging on your design and your execution. The two top winners, the top winner um, for the amateurs was Shannon Rogers,
Uh-huh.
and his was all cantilevered.
I think his lumberjack's name is Spades. Is that right?
Spades, yeah,
Yeah.
Spaids,
Yeah.
yeah. He won the beginner challenge, and his completely different, a real modern design with a bunch of dowels and a dovetailed drawer, and it
Right.
was these two designs, these two winning designs, 100% different. The challenge was create something for someone else. Okay, specifically, it had to be either for wildlife. The winner of the entire challenge actually built nesting boxes for like an indigenous bird to the area. What I really want people to understand is you're not designing for yourself; you're designing for somebody else. And maybe the majority of the people that we reach, through podcasting,
Hmm.
or even through our blogs, maybe the majority of the people that we reach are probably only ever going to build for themselves, and that's
Right.
fine. Yeah, I mean, I can't I can't even believe how much I've learned in the past 2 years. We're coming up in May is the second anniversary of the Splintered Board podcast.
Hmm.
So it's been, well, it's probably right now, right, this month is actually 2 years from the time that I decided to get into woodworking, and I can't tell you how amazed I am at how much I've learned.
are expectations for your trip?
My expectations are, first I want to get Neil on camera. I want to get Neil on camera for an interview. I want to get Tommy on the camera for an interview. Maybe even Tommy and Eli together.